Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 7, as we continue our run here with, well, what was the Chola, now to be, we don't know who. So we're still playing as Ashoka, of course, as our leader, but we are advancing into the final age, is it called the Modern Age? I forget which age it is. We just left the Exploration Age, and so this will be the first time I've ever experienced this transition. I've done the Exploration Age before this recording, and by like, I've done it before, I've done like 10 turns of it. So I at least knew that, the intro parts of that. But no, this is the first time I've ever been into this next stage. So we'll see how it goes. We did get a little bit of, we got one scientific attribute point. Obviously not great. Truth be told, we haven't done amazingly well in this run, but we're learning. This is our very first run ever. Didn't expect to win it by any stretch of the imagination. We're just trying to learn and hopefully kind of go from there. I still don't know that I've got a grasp on how things work yet. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm still really out of my depth in a lot of ways. Unlike obviously Civ 6, I can play that with practically one hand, have my back. I do want to continue going for scientific stuff, so it feels like Russia would make the most sense here, if that is in fact the best scientific one here. This one gets us food, and this one feels like a good transition for who we're playing as. Obviously playing as Chola here. It's a lot of gold and things like that, which is interesting. We've got the Nepal. This is if we're playing as Maria, Chola, or Ashoka, okay? Which we have played as all of those. So, all warehouse buildings apply to mountain terrain tiles. I don't know that we have that much mountain. We have a little bit maybe, but I don't know if we have that much. We've got an infantry unit. Got a unique scout. Get a bunch of culture and production. Interesting. It must be placed on mountain terrain though, so I'm not sure about that one. I have no idea why we're allowed to play you. Like literally there's no checkboxes here whatsoever, so why are we allowed to play you? That makes no sense. I'm still not sure if I completely understand some of this. It reduces science up here, but actually gets us science down here, which is interesting. I mean, this one wouldn't be a bad one because it does give us a lot of economy. We know that that's going to be helpful. What else we got? We got Russia. We were talking about Russia. Cities on Tundra. We do have a couple cities on Tundra, don't we? Or districts on cities on Tundra. I think we do. But that's the only science that I'm seeing up here. Everything else is, it's a cool rocket launcher that we get a cool unique unit here. I actually get two different units, cavalry unit and the rocket launcher, which is awesome. But really it's just a bunch of culture and food. Honestly, if I was going to go science, I feel like this one has more science potential just because of the unique science building. And then we have Siam here, which is a historic choice for Chola. And apparently for Ashoka. Just gives some more happiness. Keeps us on elephants, which is interesting. We kind of, you know, elephants has been kind of a thing for us for a while now. The rest of these are locked, which is fine. What geographic choices are these two? I feel like these two just don't make that much sense to us. I mean, Mughal would be interesting because we have, we get a lot of gold and stuff. I suppose that's useful. The unique settler is interesting. I say no to this one completely. I don't think there's enough mountains and other things going. I just don't think that one's the right one. I guess it's either you or Russia. I like the fact that Russia's got some really good units down here. I think we're playing as the Qing dynasty here. Which again makes no sense. There's no checkboxes here. So why are we allowed to play as you? But it does allow us to get some good gold, some science, some happiness. If we create both of those, we get plus 25% influence, which might help us get, and we actually get influence up here as well. Might actually help us get to a point where we can actually be friends with people. We do get an infantry unit, which has good adjacency with itself, you know, with other ones like that. And we get a unique merchant. All right, I'm going to go for this. I'm not feeling it especially well, but we're going to go for this. Again, without knowing exactly what the right move is, we're going to go for the Qing dynasty here.
The 8 banners rise to make way for the Qing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, again, I like the fact that it has a scientific building, which is really cool. And of course, a gold building is always helpful. Gold is always important. Just feels like a really interesting, a really strange transition here. But I guess Ashoka wasn't that far away from China, so it's not impossible for him to have moved into that area and become whatever that was, but not a very natural flow, I suppose. How much of the map actually changes now? Is it... Oh. Okay, we haven't explored the rest of the map, right? I don't know if the map grew bigger. We just hadn't explored the rest of it. Alright, Modern Age brings... And this is the last age, guys, so, I mean... I think eventually they might add more ages. I think that's the speculation. I don't know if that's been proven yet or not. Although I think I did see there was a developer diary either today or yesterday or something like that. Build rail station factories to create public network of trade. Oh, that's right. Rail stations. Yeah. Set your eyes on the sky and research flight to become a science leader. We would love to try that. Adopt an ideology. And then guide explorers. So we have culture there as well. So I'm going to continue on for science. Although I can see economic and other things being pretty good. Looks up the objective. So we want to research flight. Now we did lose, unfortunately, our city up here. I mean, we're going to have to be militaristic, unfortunately. It's just the way things are going to be. I don't think we can win the game with our tiny little grouping of cities down here. We got what, 1, 2, 3, we got 7 at the moment. I mean, if we had this one back, I'd feel more comfortable about things. Truth be told, she's not very big. I could see us figuring out how to go after her and just take over her stuff and then just be happy with that at that point. There's also technically spaces to put cities up there somewhere. We do have a little bit of influence. We want to make people happy. Can we form an alliance with you? Not good enough. Okay. So, I mean, I want to improve overall happiness. So, let's get festival with you. Let's get with you. Let's get, I guess, the farmers market. I just want to start getting some people happy, and we'll go for that. Some of these other ones we'll have to we'll have enough to actually do anything with you. Reconciliation. We barely have enough for reconciliation with you. Okay. If we can get any of that going in the right direction, maybe we have a chance here. Choose legacies. Okay. Okay, so we got a wild card and a sign. So we've only got 2 legacy points here. That is garbage. We don't really want to change capital. I think we're fine with the capital the way it is. So, I mean, the science point. Sure. And then a wild card slot. Let's say, can we do 2 of those? We can do 2 of those. What do we have up here? What is this? Oh, wait. What? Gain 2 free levels on all commanders. Explorers get 1 movement. 100% production go towards rail stations. That's interesting, but I think we're just going to take the 2 scientific points here. I didn't realize we could double that up last time. So we'll confirm that. And... Alright, what do we got? We got Grocer. We got the City Park. Well, the Grocer looks like an amazing thing here. And kind of going with the same thing I've done before. We're going to go ahead and go for a place that gets us the most bang for its buck right this second. And then we got all sorts of points here. Factory resources. Slot a factory resource until must have a rail connection and a factory. Fair. Okay. We do have factory resources down here. So we don't have that, and I'm assuming, yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't do that because we don't have the factory yet. So makes sense. 3 gold, 3 happiness if it's unsocketed. 6 happiness in the city with a rail station, plus 3 happiness with any other city. So right now it's probably better just to leave these sitting here until we get a rail station. Once we get a rail station, then these become 6 happiness if we like that better than the 3 gold, 3 happiness. So I think for now they're just going to sit there. Then we've got Wales. Well, that's right. We've only got 1 city now. Everything else went back to being something else. I mean, for now, I'm going to put you in here. And then you are going to chill there as well. So, actually gives us plus 3 science if we put it in as a factory resource. Very cool. Okay, yeah, so we want to make our way towards flight. And again, we still can't steamer, you know, can't click on this, which is annoying. Land ships, probably a good idea to have if we're going to have to be doing some war stuff at some point. Airplanes are probably going to be really good to have. Although I have no idea how airplanes work in this version of the game, of course. So, I mean, steam engine just makes the most sense. We want to get rails, stations. At some point, I assume steam engine leads towards that. Which would be... somewhere? Where would rail stations be? I have no idea. Unless it's... there it is down there, industrialization. So we'll have to pivot towards that. It's weird that doesn't come from steam engines. Like, I don't see a connecting thing at all. But we'll go through steam engine first. Feels like that makes the most sense if we want to go towards flight. Still don't know anything about the civic stuff. This stuff, all of this stuff seems very confusing to me. I would like to open up these new buildings also. Let's go ahead and go for that. And social policies available. I mean, we definitely want to go science. I mean, we're going to have science building, which is good. But I also feel like we're kind of behind on culture. So let's do some culture and then we'll just do whatever gold stuff looks good. More happiness gets us more science. And so I think that makes the most sense. So we'll go for that. And then we have the 2 scientific points here. 10% science for every alliance you have. I'm hoping we at least get 2. If we have 3 or fewer cities, we actually get more science from those things. I'm going to go for this, and then... I think we have a lot of specialists. I'm actually going to go for the specialist thing. See what that does for us. I mean, our science output is nothing compared to everybody else's. I actually don't know how theirs is so high. Like Egypt. Or I keep on saying Egypt, whatever she is now, Buganda. Like she's got like a couple cities and that's it. Like unless there's like a whole bunch up here, which I suppose is possible. Feels strange that she's got that much science. Like here, Himiko is apparently Meiji Japan. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. Is that what I'm seeing? And so with her 5 cities, again, unless she's got a bunch over here, and I've got 7. Or how many cities does it say? Actually, she's got 13 cities, so that's a part of it. Okay, I see the number of cities now. Wow. You, French, you actually are France now. You've only got 2 cities. So I guess if they do have double the cities, I could see them having at least double the science, but she's actually got 4 times the science almost. It's interesting. I mean, that's again, that's just a learning thing. We got to learn how to play the game. We've got field cannons and we've got cuirassiers here. Okay. I'm going to put you somewhat in the middle of things. So that hopefully, if we have to pivot one way or the other, we have those options. And then, I'm assuming these are all just a bunch of field cannons sitting in all of our cities. Yep. Here's our field cannon. Okay. And then we got field cannons over here. Yeah, okay. Well, we're okay for the moment. I actually kind of feel like you need to be up here. I guess here's what I would say about how the game's progressing. I know, I don't really know what we're doing wrong. And what I mean by that is, I mean, I get the idea of kind of some of the things we're doing wrong, but like, I don't know that I would say, I know exactly what to do to get 629 science per turn right now. I have no idea how she got that much. I get how I could get to 300, you know, have more cities. That makes sense. How I can get to 629 with only twice as many cities, that I'm not sure. Something, you know, obviously we're doing something wrong, but I don't know exactly what that is. Option to take more science per turn is obviously very good here. So I think we're gonna go elective republic. I think that makes sense. Or culture if we decide to jump that up a little bit more. Got some resources floating about that I guess have changed over. Alright, you actually love us right now, so I think we would... I mean, you're not a very strong person, so probably not the best person for us to ally. But if we get 20% more science from having an ally, hopefully that means it's worth it. I could wait to try and flip some of these other people to being our friends because you were just so weak. I think Benjamin Franklin might be worth trying to ally. I'm just not sure about you. Well, I do also want to try and flip some of these guys, I think. I like trying to flip Helsinki just because it's positioned. It can help us slow down her. So we needed 180? Yeah, 180. I'm sorry, no, 510. Wow. Makes some sense, I guess, because it is a new age, so it would be more expensive. Trailing in technology. Well, I mean, I get that, but there's literally nothing we can do. I mean, we're trailing in everything, so thanks for the rubbing it in my face. City Park, just a bunch of happiness. Alright, sure. Bunch of happiness. We have our unique unit down here. I said plus 13. Oh, there it is. Sure. I don't even know what it's building over. Over Guildhall. Sure. I think I would ally you if we can get you to a happy place. I think you'll get there. Is it 60 maybe you'll get there? Grow Town. All right, here we go. You need new resource. 4 food, 1 gold. It's not terrible. What is it actually putting down? Expedition base. Ah, bunch of happiness. Oh, there's a 3 and 3. That's pretty good. Let's go for the 4-1. More food means you grow faster. We're gonna go for the science here. And I mean, we do have surplus happiness, so this presumably will get us a decent amount of gold. 10 gold, it's not a lot, but it's something. And then we're still gonna just sit on these, I believe, for now, until we can get. Oh, this one just says rail station. This one says capital. Oh, I misread that. I thought they were both rail stations, so now we'll put that in there to get the happiness from that. I mean, I suppose... Well, see, none of this gives us science or anything. These are all just... I mean, it's food. Don't get me wrong. A grocer would be a good amount of food here. Help the city grow more. Or quicker. And some of these we do want to turn into some cities, right? Maybe not these out here, but... It's a lot of gold, though. 2,000 gold. Oof. A lot of gold. I don't know if that's worth it. I think we want to turn you into a city, though. The ones we've had before. And then I think we want to turn you into a city. Okay. Let's get those cities, and then the rest for now can be towns. City Park's happiness, which does play into science. Grocery helps us grow a little bit faster. Guess we'll do this. Again, going for whatever is just going to give us the best bang for our buck right now. We'll still hold on to these, I think, still, so we're good. And then you... same thing. I think I'm going to go for grocery here. We want a 6-4. Right there. Wish it would tell us better what we lost. That would be a nice tooltip to have. What are we losing in the process? I mean, gold is nice, but we'll take the influence because I think that means we can immediately start influencing you. Yes. Befriend you. You hate us right now. That's great. You are not quite to a good place yet. All right. Grow the town. None of these really look amazing. Were you leader of Mughal? Oh, you actually took the one I thought about taking. Wonder if it's like a certain order that it goes in. Like, do I get the choice to pick before everybody else? How does that work? So we have the merchant. We got an ironclad that we can get. We have the port. We have the ironworks. Ironworks a lot more production. Port's a lot more gold. Grow the town up here. I mean, I think I still like the idea of just getting lots of food in these places. I don't think it really matters. Whatever. And then we want to keep pushing our way towards flight. So let's go urban as well. We probably should try and get us better military before we do anything else. Oh, we actually have to go through here. That makes sense. Military science to get to combustion. Take me there. Yeah, I mean, some trade would be good. And we can actually buy a trader because we just got a new trader unit, right? This. No, I don't want to build you. I want to purchase you. There we go. See what that does for us. And you're good. Can we befriend you? You'd be a nice friend to have. I don't think there's any other options to do happy things, unfortunately. So, and we can open borders, which helps a little bit. Not much, though. All right, where are we going? This route is by sea. Okay. I mean, it feels like Marco would be the best. Which is where? Oh, that's the one way over there. All right, try to make your way there, please. All right, we got the whales in here. Oh, does that establish instantly? I did not realize that. All right, well, we're going to put a cut in there. I know we just barely got started in the modern age, but we'll go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll keep pushing towards flight, and we're just going to see... We'll just do the best we can. We're going to lose. I can't imagine how we could possibly do anything but lose. But hopefully we've learned something through all of this. We'll see. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.